project.
But in a term, you don't think these guys would resign, or they would get fired?
I don't think they are going to, because it would show political weakness on Trump's part. He doesn't want to do that.
Yes, and that justifies the point raised by Professor Hans Noel in the beginning, that Trump now values loyalty more than any other thing.
Well, he does, because
and that's a problem.
Weakness.
And that's a problem.
No, I mean, all politicians do. That's
but not as much as Donald Trump. And that's a problem.
Case, he can't trust the normal people. I mean, they've proved them. They tried to.
The thing is that it's funny.
Sorry, wait. Hold on. The administration. I want to hear back on this coup against Trump that we just heard about. What?
Yeah.
Have you not heard about Comey? And did you not see Russiagate? Did you not see in the transition?
Okay, so now I get it. We're operating in different worlds. I've got the world that I'm operating in is different than the world that you're operating in terms of.
You don't think the Steele dossier, the attempt to derail the operation against Michael Flynn, that was a coup. That was a coup by the FBI.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that trying to hold the administration accountable for the things that they're doing is a coup. Coups are things like what happened on January 6th. That's a coup. But I mean, obviously, like the world, we're not going to resolve that here.
We won't resolve that.
If we think that January 6th, okay, and investigating the president for what was found, which was he did in fact do many of the things that they thought.
Well, can you name one? Can you name one? One thing that he did.
He and his family and members of his staff had meetings with high-ranking Russian officials where they discussed terms for what they would like to have in exchange for support. The only thing that was unclear in the Mueller investigation is whether or not Trump was complicit in this and knew what was going on, or if he was just talking to people.
Yeah. So
I guess we could go into a lot of detail about that, but I'm not going to argue with you about that because it's not.
I'm not going to argue about it either. But I think
okay. Let's move on saying that in a reasonable, sensible environment, people like the Senate President of Nigeria should step down. The Minister of Abuja should step down. And you have this issue in the US. People like Pete Hegseth, National Security Advisor, are asked to resign, to step down, and it seems like they're not going to resign. Dr. Abubakar Sadiq, have you seen any relationship between Nigerian case and American case and the double standards?
Just gives you an idea of what loyalty means in democracy. So the loyalty in this case is more to the principle, not these people should come forward and say, okay, I've done these mistakes and I believe it's not good for the country and I'm responsible for it. For my own sanity, I'm stepping down from lead. Their loyalty is to the country, then I believe they should be able to do that. Although I know it's not something that is very common and it's not something that is easy to do. But in both cases, both in the United States and in Nigeria, so I think this is what should have happened if you have a sane society, which we don't have. Thank you.
So Dr. Awaka said some people in Nigeria would say the Americans, the British, the Europeans should stop accusing us of violating democratic norms and values because they are also similar to us, doing whatever we have been accused of doing, and rightly so.
Yes.